In today's postmodern society, consumers have been desensitized due to an overwhelming exposure to advertising, an indiscriminate use of branding strategies that concentrate their efforts on selling ideals that portray brands as socially responsible by attributing them moral values such as equality, diversity, and freedom. Due to the consumer's demand for ecological accountability and transparency, corporations have started to shift towards the development of more sustainable products and services, or just pretend to do so. As a result of this green saturation of the market and the development of different standards of ecological responsibility, consumers are oblivious of the degrees of ecological impact, carbon dioxide emissions, toxins, acid rain, elevated water and energy consumption, greenhouse gases, etc., inherent to some of these so called new methodologies. Regardless of ethical and moral codes, the dominance of corporations lies on building strong brands, or, as Naomi Klein discusses in her book No Logo, on the production of powerful images over things, of marketing over manufacturing. Because the product value is not extracted at the point of production, but at the point of consumption, it is the brand itself, when functioning as a kind of currency, what explains the ultimate source of surplus value and profit. Branding has become a means of supplementing the extraction of surplus value, and the green movement has contributed to the creation of unrealistic value. The anti branding movement is a necessary vehicle to balance and regulate social interactions so the manipulation of the public can stop and give space to accountable, transparent relationships. In a world of social responsibility and false advertisement, it is not the product as much as the brand that matters. If so, can these brands be trusted? Are these so called sustainable products just another capitalist vehicle of control and oppression, disguised with a for the greater good slogan? Proposed in the 1987 World Commission on Environment report, the most commonly used definition of sustainable development is the development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the needs of the future generations to meet their own needs. And it involves devising a social and economic system which ensures that these goals are sustained. For example, that real income rises, that educational standards increase, that the health of the nation improves, that the general quality of life is advanced. The corporation's efforts to become the chief communicators of all that is good and cherished in our culture, their scandals and double standards, have made them more vulnerable to public criticism and scrutiny, and have been publicly accused for marketing corporate values that they don't live up to. Two companies that can clearly illustrate this conflict and the danger beneath it all are Manos de Madres and Ecoist. Both companies work with the same raw material to manufacture a similar product. But Ecoist outcompetes Manos de Madres by far. Ecoist promotes the alienation and commodification of the worker by means of a capitalist mode of production that perpetuates the assembly line and take advantage of the underdeveloped communities' needs for survival. In this respect, José Luis Silva, founder of ProSostenible S.A., said, "We are repurposing a lot of waste-bound materials and providing employment opportunities to underprivileged communities in Peru. It's a great step towards self-sustainability." But it's exactly this imposition of labor and the condescending attitude towards the poor and dispossessed what Wermelin describes as the most generalized vehicle of domination. If we could merge Ecoist brand strategy and resources with a product service system from Manos de Madres, we could build legitimate sustainable brands, develop self-sustained communities, and better the global economy. But a deep analysis of the corporation's personality traits need to be addressed in order to reshape or destroy, if necessary, this monster that controls the world's life and well-being. We have to be good instead of being less bad.